I challenge you to watch the show and not have a smile on your face. Do you believe in Believe? We know a couple of people who just might do that. Joining us today, who's excited? We're talking about season 3 of Apple TV's Ted Lasso. Look at this. Oh my goodness, the star of AFC Richmond's team. We have Toheeb Jamil. We have Cristo Fernandez. We have Kola Bokini. Gentlemen, good morning. I would rank you much higher than 20th.
Good morning.
Good morning. You know I watched the show yesterday. Talk to me, man. Season 3 finally here. Why did it take so long, dude? I mean, seriously, whoever wants to take this, go ahead. It took forever.
Oh man, yeah, like trust me, we know. But I think, you know, it's actually pretty dope, you know, like especially in our business, you don't usually get the luxury of time, and so I think I'm just really stoked that we took the time to make it good, and if I can say so, I think the season's going to be pretty great because we took that time.
I mean, there was pressure and to make it right, you know, and be true to the story, you know, and true to all the characters inside of it, you know, because there's a lot of fans, you know, that are waiting for it, but it also has to be of a certain level.
Good things take time.
Yeah. Patience is key.
I love that you said that because all I hear is football is life. I mean, this is like really weird to me. But I wanted to ask you, we have a special surprise for you guys and for us. But before we get, I was saying that this show makes people smile. You all have infectious smiles. It's almost like when they cast you guys, let's get people with these faces and these smiles that really light up. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird to ask, but did you know that was kind of the thing about this show that's so uplifting and it makes you feel good?
Well, I mean,
we read the first episode, and you know, like I only got the first episode when I was auditioning for it, and I was like, okay, cool, like it's really funny, but there's like, you know, a lot of heart to it. And then as we, you know, started making the first season, I was like, yo, this is really impactful, you know, like we had, you know, be a goldfish and be curious, not judgmental, and it got to a point where I was like, oh, this is really something. It's gonna nourish the soul.
There's so much behind it.
Yeah.
Listen, my wife has a crush on Toheeb because of that smile, bro. But let's not make it awkward. No, I said don't make it awkward. Okay, now let's make it awkward. Our wonderful producer, Tori, is an absolute super fan of the show. So you know what? What better person to ask you each a question? She's gonna ask you a quick question. There's Tori! She's living the life right now.
Hi, y'all.
Yay! Okay, so she's gonna ask each of you a question. Quick little answer, because I know we all got time limits. Tori, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Go!
All right, Toheeb, Sam had a lot of stuff on his relationships, his role on the team last season. Are we going to kind of focus on that more? What's this season going to look like for Sam?
This season for Sam is, you know, more of the same, more growth. You know, he obviously opens the restaurant, but also, you know, he's dealing with a lot of the repercussions of his actions in season 2. You know, like he made some really tough decisions. He said no to a massive oil company and stood up against them, and said no to a crazy Ghanaian billionaire, played by the wonderful Sam Richardson. And you know, he really, like, he held truth to power, you know, and powerful people don't take kindly to that too often. And so, yeah, we'll see him deal with some of the blowback that comes from some of the decisions that he made.
Awesome, looking forward to that. Kola, your character, Isaac McAdoo, we love him. He's grumpy, he's blunt. Him and Roy have a special relationship.
Too, so that's good.
You know, sometimes. But what's that going to look like this season? Is that relationship going to grow even more? Are we going to get a smile from Isaac at some point?
Yes.
I mean, it's probably incredibly hard to crack a joke with Isaac, because you know. But I believe you may see a smile in there, you know, in and around there. I think what we can see for Isaac is him dealing with now, you know, having the responsibility of being a leader, and having, you know, almost having to check himself and also learn on the job, you know, because in season 2. He thought he had to emulate Roy Kent and fill his big shoes, when really and truly all he had to do was be the leader that is him, you know, that is for him. So that's what I believe that you're going to see in season 3 is just more growth and layers getting peeled back
I saw what you did there, Cola. I believe. I saw what you did there with the I believe. I saw that. All right, last question. Quick. Here we
Last
go.
question. Cristo, I'm a Latina myself. It's really lovely seeing a Latino, especially specifically Mexican, on such an international television show. What's that been like? And does Danny have a spark back this season? What's the focus for him going to be?
Well, yeah, I think it's an honor and like to portray a Mexican and a Latino in a way that sometimes we don't see it, because most of the times it's roles about being the main guy or the narco.
So true.
And
That's right.
it's so important. It's so important to portray like what we really are. We I think in Latin America we are good vibe people. So I think Danny brings that, and we saw that in season 1, being the charismatic guy, and in season 2. Having a real life crisis and going through ups and downs and overcoming with the help of the psychologists and the team and family, and now we're gonna see more of him as an athlete, as a football player with AFC Richmond, and I think it's more about that athlete aspect that they all are, especially Danny.
Listen, you guys are awesome. Thank you for making Tori's dream come true over here. She didn't think I
Thank
would
you.
do this.
I
And
appreciate you.
there she is talking to her cast. By the way, Nick is a jerk.
Lovely speaking with you.
What is going? Why is he such a jerk?
Oh man, listen. You guys,
Hey, I plead the fifth.
Hey man, that's what's gonna
don't know.
make you
I
smile
don't
later
know.
in the season, and when Nick figures out what the heck he's doing over there. Hey, you guys, we could talk forever. We love the
Yeah,
show.
I mean-
We love you guys. We love the smiles. Keep up the great work.
we'll do,
Thank
we'll
you.
do.
Thank you,
so much.
appreciate
Wait,
you.
Tori's gonna say one final bye with love, peace and love. Go ahead.
I will. Goodbye, guys. Thanks again so much. With love.
Oh,
Believe
it's
y'all.
lovely speaking with you, man. Oh man, it's been really fun. Real party in the USA.
Yes,
Hey.
sir.
See you
Always.
later. Bye-bye.
Always. Bye.